The first side of our cake was one of the most shocking moments.
But it was the most delicious cake I've ever had.
And the cake was just on its centerpiece, and it was kind of shining, and it was just one of the most beautiful things, and it completely fit our wedding and fit every detail of what we were trying to create for that day.
The Sugar Suite started in 2009, but I've always known that I wanted to work in weddings and food. I was an exchange student in France, and my host mother was actually a chef, and she taught me the art of cooking and just different techniques in the kitchen, and it really inspired my passion for food. Here at the Sugar Suite, we're not just a wedding cake bakery. We also do cake decorating classes, which includes a cupcake camp and sugar flower classes. We also do sugar canvases, which you can see one behind me. It's entirely made of sugar elements, of gum paste flowers and fondant and royal icing. We also do dessert bars, which is a great thing to offer brides. It's a variety of desserts that we display creatively on platters with different paper elements, and it allows them to have a great variety of desserts and also express a lot of originality. We're very proud of some awards we've received recently. We got a 2011 Best of Pick on the Knot, which is a huge honor because it's actually the brides that nominated us for a Best of Pick. We also got the runner-up for Best Chocolate Cake and Best Chocolate Cupcake at the Festival of Chocolate this year. And we were featured in Brides Magazine. We had a feature based on our pleating technique for one of our cakes. The Sugar Suite started in 2009, but I've always known that I wanted to work in weddings and food. I grew up as the daughter of the founder of Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings, and my weekends were spent pinning tablecloths and straightening chair covers, and these were some of the most elaborate and beautiful weddings in the country. So it really started my love for the beauty of weddings. The funny thing about me owning my own bakery is that I was never a fan of sweets. One day I woke up and decided to bake some cupcakes, and come to find out the sweet craving was from me being pregnant. From there, about 4 months later, I received the Confetti Cakes book, which has the famous Swiss meringue recipe in it. Swiss meringue is a fantastic buttercream that we used in my wedding cake, and we decided that we wanted to use it for our clients as well from the beginning. So after making the Swiss meringue for the first time, I decided that I wanted to make wedding cakes for a living, and I told my husband, and he thought I was absolutely nuts, but that's what I did, and that's how the Sugar Suite was born. One of the hardest parts about running this business so far has been choosing a name. We didn't want anything too generic, and everything that we were kind of coming up with was, a little boring. So I wanted something that kind of reflected upon our family. It was a big transition for us. My grandmother passed just a month before I became pregnant and started baking, so it was a very emotional time in our life, but we realized that it kind of signified the new life that our family had. And all sweet, meaning what's next, kind of represents the what's next part of our life. And of course, the play on words is kind of cute as well.
Came and sat with Jennifer at the Sugar Suite for our consultation, and I really enjoyed being able to bring to her pictures of what I did like and didn't like, and to hear her feedback for certain elements. And leaving, I knew that when I got the sketches back, I was going to have a cake that I really felt was the right cake for us. And sure enough, she provided a few sketches back for us, and one of them was the winner.
And the whole process was easy. That was what was nice about it. We didn't have to worry about it on the wedding day, and is it going to be on time, or is everything going to be right? And it was nice to hear our guests talking about the cake after the fact, and still talk about it now. So it turned out really nice. It was such an easy process.
I believe that every couple has a unique design style. When they come in to meet for a design consultation, I ask them to bring two things with them. First, a tear sheet, which is a collection of images of their wedding reception inspiration. It may be a dress, an invitation, centerpieces, colors, anything visual that can give me an idea of their style. I also have created a wedding words worksheet, which is a collection of design words that they can circle that represent their style. During this meeting, I like to get an idea of their overall aesthetic or their overall style to help create a custom wedding cake. Here at the Sugar Suite, we do things a little differently. We have 5 flavors at our initial tasting. These are called the classics. They're the top 5 favorite flavors of our couples over the years. We also have 12 additional flavors that we offer for tastings throughout the year. At this point, I have an idea of the style of the wedding and also the couple's taste. From there, some couples know exactly what they want. Some don't always know what they want. So what I do is I come up with a set of sketches. If the couple knows exactly what they want, I do one elaborate sketch, or if they have a couple of different ideas they'd just like to see sketched out, then I do a set of sketches. And from there, I email it and they choose their final design. Once the final design is approved, then we move on to the baking portion. We have a state-of-the-art oven made for baking tiered cake. It's a gentle convection and it makes a fluffier, moister cake. From there, we move on to the decorating portion.
I chose the sugar sweet first and foremost because I'm a designer and aesthetics and design quality was topmost priority for me. My husband, on the other hand, is more of a foodie, so taste and quality in that respect is his priority. So when we met Jennyfer, she had the full package. She had great design, she had fabulous flavors, and everything was delicious. So it was a perfect match for us.
I've used the sugar sweet for my wedding cake and my family members' birthday cakes and my girlfriend's baby shower because the cakes are like edible art.
Here at the Sugar Suite, we take a lot of pride in design. Couples are choosing us for our design aesthetic, which has modern clean lines and an artistry. We do the 5-inch tiers instead of the 4 because we believe the taller the cake, the better. A tall wedding cake is sleek and sophisticated and grand. We are passionate about design. It's our job to execute our client's vision on one of the most important days of their lives. Weddings are in my DNA, and here at the Sugar Suite, we're not just bakers, we're artists. It's our job to create a personal, contemporary, and simply stylish wedding cake that our clients will never forget.
If I had to do it all over again, I would choose the sugar sweet for my wedding cake because people still to this day tell me that it was the best wedding cake they'd ever eaten.
You have to try Jennyfer the Sugar Sweet. Her cakes are out of this world. Her design is amazing. It's a full-service bakery. You're going to be walked through the steps from the moment you walk in the door until you see your cake delivered at your wedding day.